Hi, hello, and my name is Sudarshan. Today, this topic this is related to gymnastics. In the old video, we would have talked about the introduction. Now, this is the history. Before we get into talk, we will also be posting in gymnastic videos. Before we talk about all these gymnastic stars, let's have a history how gymnastics has become an evolution up till now. Now, before that, just have a small story. Most people really don't notice ants. Even though ants are small, then the impact on the environment is huge and they accomplish incredibly complex tasks through collaboration. Which means that you must have seen the ants are very small, where it may appear in home somewhere. And they accomplish incredibly through complex tasks, which means they appear very incredibly but perform complicated tasks. This is the meaning here. I always love insects and watching the behavior of cooperating ants fascinated me since I was a small kid. Now, what it means to say is that when you look at an ant, it looks at me, falls in love with me, and it starts to cooperate because I will act according to its behavior, which means to say that its behavior is really awesome and it is really fascinated towards me. We can say like that, which means why it is cooperating, because this ant loves me as sweet as honey. You can say like that, isn't it? The behavior of cooperating ants fascinated me since I was a small kid and lucky enough to be able to see for as a career, which means I love ant as a career. Which means we can say in terms of life terms that honey, where in the old video I would have talked about that honeybee using produce hive, where this ant picks up the things and builds hive software, which means it produces honey not only here, across the world, which is really amazing. Okay guys, now there are so many fascinating things which we have learned with ants. This is the basic part of story. Now let's end the story right now. Let's get into the topic. We have already seen the introduction about the gymnastic. This is about the history, which means to say that in old video we would have talked about the introduction of gymnastic, but this is history, which means to show it is like the topic when, where and how. Already I would have told you many times when, where and how, because we have to know what it is applicable, how it has changed till now, right? Now this topic is about the history of gymnastics of with the use of springs, bars and other apparatus, which means when you're trying for a gymnastics or doing as a workout to get your strength, you use different kind of things, bars, hamstrings and so on, isn't it? So that you will able to know how far your strength is in, whether it is a competitive sport or to improve strength. That is the thing. What are the things we can improve? Strength, agility, coordination and physical conditioning, which means to say that the strength means inside the organ, it means inside the body. Agility, physical coordination means cooperation. It means I am cooperating on something to achieve something. We can also say like that. This is called physical conditioning and coordination. Physical conditioning means to check how the health is, whether you're fit, whether you're eligible to do things, whether can you try advanced level things and high level things. These are called as physical conditioning, to check how far your health is about. That is termed as physical conditioning. Now, what is this word came from? Where we have derived this gymnastic? It's a basic question, because this history of gymnastics tells that how this gymnastic has played a major role in day-to-day life with so much of benefits as well as health. And we can say that many people are performing gymnastics to improve the coordination of health. It is derived from a Greek word meaning practice exercising. Practice in the gymnasium, that is a place where male athletes did indeed, which means that this word is derived from an European country which is called Greece. From that country, they have derived the word gymnasium from a Greek word, where all the male athletes perform various kinds of gymnastic in order to improve their conditioning, physical coordination, strength, and agility. And from all these things, we come to the many of these exercises came to be included in Olympic Games until the abandonment of games in AD 393, which means this history of gymnastics has came to an evolution where it has classified into many sports. This is the thing. Take like what is an example is atom. Always when you are going with a definition, take atom as an example, because where we know that atom is the smallest particle of an element splits into infinite number of molecules. We can also say like that, right? Because all these exercises performed in the history came into the Olympic game, which means whenever the Olympic Games appear in various countries, we can see the gymnastic of performing various kinds of performance like circus, handbars, rings, where they jump. Imagine you see a Baltimore circus, you must have seen that the word Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, which means this circus is very famous in America. I came to know this word by the episode called Extreme Trains, a circus train. It was that word Ringling Brother and Barnum and Bailey Circus has showed that how these performers have been trained very hard in order to perform better in a circus show. So this is how, starting from a history till the circus performance, is created a best history ever. Now, some of the competitors grouped this ancient of gymnastic later became separate sports, which means in terms of gymnastics, there has been so much of competitions in this ancient where ancient kinds of exercises has helped to develop as a competitors in various games. Like how it is developed means TV shows, social networks, internet, everything. Now, this is also like we are enough able to see such kinds of gymnastics person performing in circus in various kinds of levels. Well, always when you do some gymnastics, there will be some level, easy, hard, medium. It is like you're solving problems. There will always be of three types: easy, medium, hard. Right? It's the same thing that is applied in gymnastics. Now, even though some people don't need competitions, they can use this as a regular routine in order to save their lives from injuries. Guys, another thing is that even though you are training your body like a gymnastic, it doesn't mean you are a gymnastic person, and no need of competition, right? Now, imagine me, I didn't perform gymnastics till now. Even though I am a beginner, I'll train my body like a gymnastic person. Why? Because I'm not doing to join the competition. I'm doing for the sake of my life as well as to save my health from unnecessary injuries. This is the thing I have told you about in the introduction video. Now, as I got to know about this introduction, how this gymnastics is split into many sports. From that, I came to know that at least by practicing this, I can able to save n number of healths for my better life in an upcoming days. Okay? Now, tumbling seems to be an activity that evolved in various forms in many cultures with little cross-cultural influence. Now, always think that how one kind of a definition is applied everywhere. Where we can now say this, that how a best example of atom has developed all over the world, which means it is like a small particle of an atom split into infinite number of molecules. Now, as we say this word, we feel that gymnastics are really amazing, scientific as well as health beneficial, because what we can say is that it is also like an evolution process where a history of gymnasium has converted into infinite number of sports as well as competitions, especially in circus as well as Olympics, because a gymnastic person should be very strictly in his workout routine in order to become successful in everywhere. Now, another thing is that whenever in circus, I can see some people get injured. Why? Because they fail to practice. If you're going to fail your practice in your gymnastic, surely you're going to get yourself in injury. So keep on practicing so that you will never goof up. Practice always makes man perfect. This is what everybody says. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. From this we can come to know that how the history of gymnastics has played a very beneficial role in day-to-day life, how it has been converted into various kinds of sports. Okay, see you up in the next video. Till then, bye bye, keep on watching.